Hey guys, so now I am officially going to be making my pregnancy vlogs, which I am just so excited about. I definitely thought that we would be trying to conceive for longer than we did since it took 2 years to conceive my daughter. So we just feel super blessed that we only were trying for one cycle when we got pregnant. So that's just really awesome. I am 4 weeks pregnant, which means that I have officially missed my next cycle. So I don't know why that's exciting to me, but I guess because I tested before I missed my cycle, that just missing it kind of is just like the first real confirmation that yes, I am actually pregnant, even though I have the test to prove it. So if you didn't watch the live pregnancy tests as I did take 4 different tests. The first one that I did was a clear blue. I don't think I said that in the video. But that test showed up with the super faintest line. And now I'm going to show you the test. And now that you're looking at the test, several days old, I can't even see that faint line. Which is, I mean, expected being that the test is so old. But this was the results from the first test. So you can't even see a line. The numbers that are written on the actual tests are wrong. For the days past ovulation. Since I saw the faint line on that one and I hadn't used my first morning urine with that test, I decided to take another test and this time try and get a better urine sample. I only had about a 6-hour block between when I had taken this first test and when I needed to go again. So it wasn't like the best sample of first morning urine, but I decided to take the test anyways. So these tests, the next 3 tests that I took were the first response. It came in a 3-pack, and so when I took this one, this was with the 6 hours of built-up urine, and this is, it says cycle day 24, 10 days past ovulation, but it's actually 11. So I doubt that you can see it on camera. You might be able to, but there's a super faint line there. And when I looked at it, I thought, oh, it's negative. Great. I was so disappointed. And the more I looked at it, the more I swear I could see a faint line. But I just didn't, I used to get really crazy about it when I was trying to conceive with my daughter, and that just made trying to conceive really stressful and just even more heartbreaking every time that we didn't get a positive pregnancy test. So since it said negative, I still had a couple of days until my cycle started, and so I wanted to wait at least 2 days. So I wasn't going to test. And then I ended up having to go to the bathroom super early in the morning at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, no, you know what? I'm just going to wait. I'm going to hold it, and I'm just going to have a really, really good first morning urine sample in the morning. So that's what I did, and I decided to take the test instead of waiting. And I really wasn't sure what I was going to get with this test, because the first test that I took, the clear blue, I swore I saw the faintest line. And then in the second test that I took, I couldn't even see a faint line, or I thought that my eyes were playing tricks on me and whatnot. So I was so scared it was going to be negative. But when I took this test, there was definitely a faint line, and I could see it on camera. So you can see it there. So this says 11 days, oops, it says 11 days past ovulation. It was actually 12. And I saw the faint line. And I sent it to my best friend, and she looked at it and she was like, that's absolutely positive. Oh my gosh, congratulations. So since I had one other person confirm that it was positive, I decided to not wait to get a darker line and to tell my husband. So after I took the clear blue test, and it was basically negative, I woke up my husband, because it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I woke him up and I said, look, honey, it's negative. You know, like, I'm sorry, like, I'm really disappointed, blah, 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 blah. My husband would have never been able to see the faint line. Only us crazy trying to conceive women can see the faint lines. I wanted to show him the test because with my daughter, I lied to him and told him that the test was negative, but I didn't show him. I was just like, oh, it was negative. So I tried to show him the test, but it was 2 o'clock in the morning, so he was just like, yeah, okay, I believe you, it sucks, okay. He wanted to go back to sleep. And then, of course, he, like, when he was leaving for work the next day, he's like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be okay. Really knowing that it might be positive. I didn't know, but I thought it might have been. So when I showed him the picture of the positive pregnancy test, he didn't even believe it. He had such a hard time believing it because I had told him it was negative. I showed him a negative test. And he was just so excited. He couldn't believe that we'd done it on the first month trying. So it was just really awesome. So once I had told him, then it was time for us to start announcing it to our family and some of our close friends. And then once they found out, then we were going to make it, viral. I was going to be able to put the video on YouTube. I was going to be able to start posting it on Facebook, things like that. So since we are so far away from our families and calling them is a little bit difficult, we do have a subscription with Skype, so we can call them, but it's just with the time difference. We're generally about 14 to 16 hours ahead of everybody who's back in the United States. So what we decided to do was we had ordered a shirt for our daughter that I will put in a picture after, I'll put in a picture of in just a second. And we took a picture of her wearing the shirt announcing that she was going to be a big sister. And then we emailed that to our family, and then also had, I think, a couple of people we sent the picture to on a private message on Facebook. And so once we had gotten confirmation back from the family that everybody had received it and everybody had congratulated us in the family and our close friends, then we just posted that same picture on Facebook. So this is the picture that we used. And it turned out super cute. And my daughter's theme was actually monkeys. So that's why we have the monkeys on the shirt. We love that shirt. It's so cute. So after we had told everybody, I still wanted to take the third first response test just to see if I could get a little bit darker line. So I went ahead and took it, and you can see in this one, it's a really good pink line that you can see on this one. There it is. And it does say, oops, it does say 12 days past ovulation, but that's a lie. I was actually 13. I was 1 day away from my cycle. So that's the story of the pregnancy tests. As far as symptoms, I'm experiencing nausea. And I mainly think that's because for the past 2 weeks I haven't been eating very well. The stuff that I had eliminated from my diet for the past 3-4 months, I had said in previous vlogs that I eat according to the paleo lifestyle, which means I don't eat grains, I don't eat dairy, I don't eat processed sugars or any kind of processed food really. And in the past 2 weeks, for various reasons, I had added some of that stuff back into my diet. And it really took a toll on my body, and I could tell a difference. I definitely think that poor diet choices had a lot to do with me feeling so nauseous. So with seeing how that really affected my body and it makes a big difference in how I feel, I'm definitely going to be sticking to my paleo lifestyle while I'm pregnant and not straying from it. Another symptom that I got that I'm really disappointed about is my first food aversion. I just have to say that broccoli is like one of my favorite vegetables, and I can't even stand the look or smell or taste of it right now. I just, any of food aversions that I had with my daughter stuck with me throughout the entire pregnancy, so I just don't even know what to think about this one, and I hope that maybe it's something that will pass because I really love my broccoli, but if not, then I just have to find a new fave. I didn't actually start taking pregnancy belly shots until I was 6 weeks pregnant with my daughter. And so I'm going to do the same thing with this one. So for the next 2 vlogs, I'm not actually going to have a belly shot. I will start that at 6 weeks. And then I like to do it every week. And then at the end, have like a nice little time lapse go on. So that's pretty much it for this vlog. I'm just really excited. We're really truly blessed that it happened so quickly. And I'm just really looking forward to this adventure to come and looking forward to sharing it with you guys on YouTube. So until next week, bye. Boss. Hey, put a sock in it. Boss. You're killing me. What?
Watching you.
Why are you watching me? Being a creepster?
I'm not creepy.
You're not creeping?
You're my wife. You're in my bedroom. On my bed.
On my bed.
That I paid for. I can watch if I want to.
You're silly.